Hello everyone! Welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is going to be the Greenskins and the Empire versus the Bretonnians and the Wood Elves. Alright, so let's just go over my allies' army real quick. We have 5 Demigryph Knights and Carl Franz. Not even the Halberd version. Just normal Demigryph Knights. Then for me, we have 3 Savage Orc Biggins. 2 of them on this side, 1's on this side. We have 1 group of Savage Orcs, and then we have Orc Boys. Mixed in here with the Demigryph Knights, we have a Gobbo, we have a Night Goblin Leader, 2 Goblin Big Bosses, and then an Orc Shaman. And then I brought 2 Giants, 2 Vanguard deployed Goblin Wolf Riders in the corner, and then a Night Goblin Squig Hopper, which apparently was Vanguard deployed right on top of the Green Knight. So I'm trying to get them out of there. For the rest of the Bretonnian player, we have Royal Pegasus Knights, 2 Knights of the Realm, Battle Pilgrim, or not Battle Pilgrim, sorry, Peasant Mobs, Men-at-Arms, Grell Relique, Fey Enchantress, Spearmen, 2 Peasant Bows, 2 Field Trebuchets. Then for the Wood Elf player, we have 4 or 5? How many do we have? 5? 5 Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts, Glade Lord, and then a pre-built box of anti-large Wood Elf shit, and then a Treekin. And then that's going to be... I don't think they brought a caster. I think that's their whole army. So let's do this. So we're just going to march forward. The Demigryph Knights are going to lead the charge in a very dense formation. I would suggest if you want to run a cav like this, you'd probably spread them out a little bit more. Kind of like in a long line like this. Especially when enemy field trebuchets are hitting you. It's harder for them to hit a very spread out formation. Easier for them to hit a dense one. Actually, are they targeting the Gobbos? Or was that just a lot of good misses? Oh, who knows. So right now I'm going to try and get my Goblin Wolf Riders close to the archers. You can already see that the Glade Guard have already retreated into their box. Which, why the hell even start outside of it? I don't even know. And then the Empire player is going to, I think, mass charge all the units right into the Peasant Mob. And then they're going to get nailed with a bunch of anti-armor Starfire Shafts. Here comes some Royal Pegasus. My Durkic Squigs are now coming up behind. The Green Knight's going to be coming up after our Orc Shaman, so I'm going to have to delay him with our Goblin crew to save our Orc Shaman. And again, the Demigryph Knights are just kind of battling some Battle Pilgrims here. This one is charging the Glade Lord. We have the Royal Pegasus Knights coming in here. Carl Franz is almost dead. I'm not sure what spell this is. Oh, an Earthblood from the Fey Enchantress. And now we got Demigryph Knights into the Men-at-Arms. My forces are now coming up. Orc Boys, Savage Orc Biggins. I detached one of my Biggins to go after these Knights of the Realm already. And then again, we're going to get our Wolves in here at some point. As I am now going to have to engage against both armies. My allies, Demigryph Knights, are now charging headlong into some War Dancers and Eternal Guard with spears. So that's a great idea, as they continue to get nailed by all of these Glade Guard. There is now an opening because they charged in here, so I'm going to charge in our Savage Orcs, or try to. And then I'm also going to get our Wolf Riders in here as well to try and kill these Glade Guard as much as I can. But at the same time, I also have to deal with the Bretonnian player, because I don't think my ally is going to. And then at this point, my ally leaves. Goodbye, ally. I think Carl Franz just died, maybe? Is he dead? No, he's still alive. He's still alive. Almost dead. So I'm just going to foot a Gork because I want to get rid of these War Dancers. So I get rid of those War Dancers. And then I'm going to detach my Goblin crew from the Green Knight, and we're going to charge them up. I think I go after the Fey Enchantress. I think is what I go after with them. Carl Franz on the Demigryph Knights, now under control of the AI, is going to go on these Royal Pegasus Knights. My Savage Orcs are still trying to take out some of these Knights to run. You see we've done some good damage there. And Wolf Riders still trying to find a way into this fucking box to get into these Glade Guard. Found a way in briefly, but we're going to have to pull out because they got, all these Wild Wood Rangers. And half my force is still dealing with the Bretonnians over here. Demigryph Knight support is still kind of there. And we're still just trying to push our way through, but I only have like half my force over here. Less than half my force, actually. So they were not enough to get through all these Wildwood Rangers in the first go. Wolf Riders out there killing some people. My Squigs are now fighting against the Knights of the Realm because I wanted them to fight against the Peasant Bowmen. That hurt, my Orc Boys right there. Giants doing good damage. Fey Enchantress taking a lot of damage. And the Bretonnian, for the most part, is taking a heavy beating here. You can see the Knights of the Realm not looking pretty good. And we routed off most of their Peasant Bows. But we still got this pocket of Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts I'm still trying to deal with. Bringing back units that have, well, I'll bring back these units that routed. Trying to run away from these Wildwood Rangers and while finding a hole in to get to those archers. Rounding off the Fey Enchantress. We have routed off most of the Bretonnian forces at this point, obviously except for the Green Knight. Got back into those Wood Elf Archers with both of our Wolf Riders. I'm going to cast a Here We Go, I think. Because I wanted to hit these Wolf Riders to try and just kill as many of these archers as we could. But I think they're going to rout before they get too much damage done. Yeah, my Orc Shaman's buried in there. My Gobbo crew's over there fighting the Fey Enchantress. And I'm just doing what I can to try and shut down the Wood Elf player while also still trying to deal with all this. Carl Franz luckily still alive. Some of the Demigryph Knights still over here. And I think this is when I'm going to start detaching my units, and we really need to hit these Wood Elves harder. So I'm going to try my best to do that. Detaching my Savage Orc Biggins from their Knights of the Realm fight and trying to come in here. More units that came back from routing. Fey Enchantress is running, so I'm going to attach a Goblin Big Boss on her and try to finish her off. As my Giants are going to come over here. You can see this Giant's going to be stopped by 3 Wildwood Rangers. It's unfortunate because they have, you know, anti-large, but everything that Wood Elf player is anti-large. So like I have to kill them. Goblin Crew still over there dealing with the Green Knight, I guess. I'm just trying to find more angles into these damn archers. And for whatever reason, what was I chasing? Wait. What was I chasing over here? I was wondering because the Fey Enchantress pops up later. Wasn't she routing off this way? And then I sent my. Who was I chasing? Oh, I was chasing the Glade Lord. That makes so much more sense now. Okay, my bad. I was thinking I was chasing the Fey Enchantress because I remember the Fey Enchantress came back in the fight. I was like, wait, I thought I killed you. That explains it. We killed the Glade Lord. All right. Fey Enchantress is still over there. Gosh darn it. That was a mistake. But, you know, I was kind of micring all over the place, doing what I could to shut down both players at this point. So, yeah, my attention, I guess, was not good enough to notice that was a Glade Lord and not a Fey Enchantress. Still trying to do what we can to kill these Glade Guard. We have killed all these peasants again. This giant over here just took so much damage from these 3 Wildwood Rangers, but as to be expected. Yeah, just trying to shut down these damn archers still. I think most of the Empire forces are basically dead. Carl Franz rushing in there. Ready to go, Carl? And we finally get a mass rout of the enemy archers. And so we are now going to chase them off the field. We finally did that much. We've killed a lot of the Wildwood Rangers, but they still do have a decent amount of numbers. And they're trying to kill my Orc Shaman. And of course they have their Fey Enchantress still, which was a mistake. I thought I had killed her at this point. But yeah, she's going to come back. Still doing what I can to make sure that these Glade Guard are still routing and rout them off the field as best we can. Carl Franz just died there. Bringing back my Goblin Big Boss to routed from fighting the Green Knight. And yeah, still just kind of routing off these units off the field as best I can.
Kill him!
I think my Shaman eventually comes back around right there. This damn Fey Enchantress, man. Oh, it's upsetting that I killed the Glade Lord. I thought it was a Fey Enchantress. Anyway, I'm trying to pull my forces back into the forest to try and take down some of the damage that the Royal Pagan Knights will do. Although, of course, my Giant's going to do less as well. And you can see that the enemy players are closing in. They still have some archers left. I think that's Glade Guard still. Yeah. We are going to rout the Royal Pegasus Knights, and now we're going to try and deal with the Green Knights. But I don't really have much to deal with the Green Knight. It's, you know, I have no magic to really kill him except for a Foot of Gork, which I don't have enough Wisdom Magic for that. Right here, I'm trying to get these Squig Hunters around the Wildwood Rangers to get in eventually into these archers, but they shatter. Knights of the Realm chasing our Orc boys. We have another Chalice spell coming in, so we're going to displace. Going to try and finish off the Fey Enchantress with the Giants. But she is getting into the forest, so we're going to be at a penalty. Wildwood Rangers coming over here to stop my Savages. And I'm trying to do a mass rout of the enemy army, which is why I'm trying to go for the Fey Enchantress to finish her off. But there we go, our giant's gone, and when he dies, we are going to shatter. So, good game to Pixelated and we like whatever that name is. Yeah, so... So, my ally of all of a minute in that game before they left, you legit are terrible, for leaving the game. Not for your army build, although that's pretty bad, but I wouldn't call you terrible for your army build. But you left me to fend for myself. So I like what, in the beginning of the game, in the deployment phase, they typed to me and they said, don't worry, they're all upgraded. Because, like, I'm assuming they knew that I would look at the army and be like, huh, well, that's not great. But they alleviated my fears by saying, don't worry, they're all upgraded. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you for taking care of my concerns. Whoo! I am so glad you told me that they were upgraded, because before that, I was actually kind of worried about your army. But now that they're all upgraded, I no longer have to worry that they're just an army of Demigryph Knights. So anyway, Demigryph Knights pretty much did not carry their weight at all. Call Franz got 69 kills. Good job, AI, for sticking that through to the end. For my army, we got a decent amount of kills with our Orc Biggins. The Orc Boys fared okay. The Orc Shaman, the 57 kills from the Foot of Gork. Mostly, Night Goblin crew did okay at killing heroes, I guess. Too bad these Goblin Wolf Riders, I couldn't get more work done with them. They still managed to kill quite a few Glade Guard, and then, of course, these Night Goblin Squig Hoppers killed a lot, too. Excuse me. And then the Giants, well, at least one pulled their weight. The other one... This may have been the one that was fighting those Wildwood Rangers. Maybe, I have no idea. But I'm pretty happy with how my army performed overall. You know, maybe... anyway, for Pixelated, I don't know. They kind of noob boxed out a little bit, which I don't really like at all. But, you know, you do what you do. And the Bretonnian player... didn't get to do much. You can see they didn't really, like, Men-at-Arms can't really last against even Orc Boys, so they kind of got crushed. The Pilgrims, I got 23 kills, though. That's actually not too bad. And the Knights of Rome fared a little bit better. World Pegasus Knights, 21 kills. I think they were focusing on Demigryph Knights and Carl Franz. But yeah, so... Hope you enjoyed the battle. Let's watch the cinematic video. You know, an army of all Demigryph Knights could maybe work, but you need to have the micro skills needed to do it. And charging everybody into a peasant mob to then get shot at by a bunch of anti-armor boxed-in Glade Guard is not going to do it. It's just not going to do it. We just took all this damage. You gotta think about, you know, what you're gonna do. You need to think about how are you gonna handle all that anti-armor. I think that's when the player left is when they did this mass charge into the Wood Elf. Because the AI was like, oh shit, I'm getting killed by all this anti-armor over here. Maybe I should, you know, deal with that. Because yeah, my ally left so early. Thanks for leaving me with this mess. Legit. Yeah, give me that foot. Take that, you bastards. Now, if I went like a more try-hardy build of like all Savage Orcs with mostly Orc Biggins, which I still had 3 of them in here, which is probably the only reason I even did as good as I did, because you saw how many kills they got. If I had gone more try-hardy, it's still possible I could have won this. But, going try hard all the time isn't fun. Give some Orc Boys some love. One of my mistakes was losing track of the Enchantress. I had her. And then I, for some reason, thought she was a Glade Lord.
Alright, alright!
Don't run! Cowards!
I'm running! It's you! Let's get him! Yeah, I'll do it! Jab him good! Running!
There we go, finally routing these archers.
Let's fight! Meet your death! Let's fight!
Stab it down!
Damn it, Carl. I was relying on you, Carl.
Doing one! Kill him! Get him!
End them!
Wait, wasn't I going after the archers? Where are you going?
Running!
Alright, maybe not.
Unbelievers! Shifting! Bad boys! Moving fast! Shifting! Bad boys!
Let's scrap!
Yeah, at this point I was really worried because they still had the Green Knight.
Running!
The Green Knight was so hard for me to deal with. I had nothing. Just had to get through all their resistance.
Moving fast! From the side!
Greenskins have a hard time killing Ethereals. Unless you bring Azag. Or Fate of Una, depending on which Ethereal you fight. But also, like, bringing Aztec against Bretonia, it's kind of a risk. At least on a dragon, which is how I prefer to play with them. Cowards! But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care.